G'day, welcome back to my Oxygen Not Included game. This will be session 31. Okay, so a few things pointed out to me. One is that these suits aren't being used because I've only got a mass checkpoint, not an Atmos suit checkpoint. Thank you for pointing that out. I do need to get back to building Atmos suits at some point to change them into just basically wearing those. But not the priority this time. So the hydrogen that I need in this room is only for them making the plastic stuff. It's actually not for sort of like survival. So we can start to move on that. Now, one thing I do want to change is this element sensor. I want to copy him. I'm going to put him there. I'm going to dispose of him. I think if I put him that one spot up, I can then just get rid of this door. And this room can stop once the hydrogen reaches that level, and it's no sort of threat of getting out of the room. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's get that built, and then let's ask for that to be removed. But we'll wait for them to get down there, and actually we'll just say they can remove all of this. We can remove the doors so that oxygen can still flow into the bottom half of this room. But we will still have the oxygen masks, so if they pass through it and assumably go up here, they can still have... Actually, I'm not even sure they need that. Do they? It's alright, we'll leave that part there for now. You can comment on that if you like. Is it worth having those there for them to inconveniently not breathe for a minute or two? Possibly. Okay, so let's deconstruct that guy. So filter gas output is hydrogen. So we want hydrogen. We will then go, the automation wire can extend that a little bit further along. Outside of stable. Interesting. Okay, so that's where this becomes a problem. We actually need a door somewhere. Now, if I just put it as a basic door, encloses areas without blocking liquid or gas flows. Cool. Alright, so let's put that there. And that is still sending its signal, so this guy's still powering along. That's good. Okay. The other thing was that little guy that I asked, should I kill him? You're not looking good at all, darling. Should I quarantine her? What do I do to... Can I just take her out of production? Out of, moving around and making everything germy? Alright, now it was whether I could build tiles using rocks, I guess, that were metal. Not that sort of metal, right? It's the actual steel. Or maybe it is that one. I didn't think it was the copper. I thought it was like the actual like made metals that I was going for. I'm not sure that that's what that is. It could just be copper ore. %, run speed on copper. Seems worthwhile. So actually a lot of this stuff does. Alright, I guess for future planning that's worthwhile. That dude, though, I think I might kill him. I don't think I'm going to get to him being helpful in a while. There he is. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Okay, so with him being worked on, we are now going to wrangle these guys. So, we've got chlorine in the bottom. Hydrogen at the top. I mean, either way, they're going to be wearing a mask when they come down here. So let's dig in as quick as we can. Or cancels. Maybe let's dig in the underside so that the gases don't really head towards the base. Because I suppose this will head up towards the base. Whereas the chlorine will just head down. Let's just cut a path through there. And then let's just put a wrangle order on him. And then we've got a second one who is located... Where was that second guy? Here. Okay, now he's also got chlorine. So what we might do is... we will come at this guy from above. Sorry, yeah, coming from above to come down below. That's ice there, so that actually will eventually melt. So let's just cancel this. And we'll build that here instead. Combat. Turner. Do the deed. Thank you, Turner. Now, I assume that I've set these... I actually mentioned which critter it is. Yep, Dreckos good. Now, I don't know if I need to... I think they'll just die and come back around anyway, so I probably don't need to do anything with them. Now, it is a good point, too, that once... the other thing that was pointed out is the Dreckos don't consume hydrogen. They just need hydrogen to exist in. So once I've got the hydrogen to this point, this guy will just stop forever because it's not actually ever going to get less. So I do need to come up with a plan on what to do with the hydrogen that I get after that point. I mean, potentially I could just leave it to stop for the time being. Temperature-wise, we seem to be doing alright. It's a bit warm down there. Okay, so let's continue to work on our Atmos suits. So, I do want to change this to just being Atmos suits, but the problem is that if I get rid of the mass checkpoint, I have to have my Atmos suit dock checkpoint ready to go. And at least I've already got 2 suits there, so they'll change. Like they'll sort of already be ready to go as soon as I change it. It's not going to block anyone coming through this way until it's done. So that would be a station. Atmos suit checkpoint. Okay, so let's click on that guy. I'll say deconstruct. Turner's coming to help out. Then we pressed R. It's O. Now he's just merrily wandering into the dangers of unbreathable stuff because... Alright, let's up the priority of that because... Now what's interesting is that these ones say no checkpoint now. Like they actually, even though I only had the other checkpoint there, the other 2 didn't see that as an issue. You look awful. Darling, are you closer? 50 seconds, good. Hopefully she hasn't done too much damage to germ. We have a germ overlay. I'm looking. This section here is definitely a bit germy. Slime lung coming from out of there. Alright, so that is probably a problem. So we want to think about how we address this. Keep thinking on that. Is that making polluted oxygen? No. Why is there polluted oxygen in the area? So the germs that's causing that? Let's copy that guy. We'll slot him in there. See if that can help out at all. Okay, and what we'll do is... Yeah, I noticed that they actually are still taking the masks, I think, to go on their duties. Not sure if they're going down or... Oh, they've wrangled. Do we have them in... home? No? Where is he? There he is. Oh, so we've just let him out. We haven't, declaring him unreachable, but he shouldn't be. Unless I've, yeah, they're just on the ground now, I guess. So let's, deconstruct that, and deconstruct that. And we'll copy those two. Hopefully there isn't anything else I need to do for that, because all the gas tubes and everything will already be set up from the previous one. Okay, so we will deliver suit. I'm not quite sure if I've actually got enough suits for that at the moment. Yeah, we'll just take the pepper seed. Okay, so we'll deliver a suit there too. I'm not sure if I've actually got enough suits to cater to that. I'm not sure how many I built. It feels like a long time ago that I did that. You can see Rowan wandering around in the suit. I guess we gotta wait for, who's our Wrangler? There he is. Nope. He's not on his way yet. So if I go back to... what's my construction desk? That one. No, not that one. Gotta remember where I make my, suits. There we go. Reed fiber. Right, so I had reed fiber growing up here. So that's currently too cold. Let's uproot it. Oh boy. Okay. So some of these pipes are blocked. Oh no, that one's just blocked because there's nothing gone through. That's not what that green is alarming of. I feel like we should disable this building. Although I can see that... Oh no, it's only when I zoom in. I was gonna say, it doesn't look as bad here, but I realize when I zoom in, I can see that that slime lung is causing major problems. Now, I just won't put in an order to get any more slime, I guess, at this point. That'll be my initial approach here. No, she's got him. Ellie's on the... No. She got him and then she gave up pretty quick. Hydrogen's looking pretty nice at this point. Okay, and we'll also just put in the order to wrangle him once they get in there. Guess what I need to do is just wrangle order in and escalate the priority of it. Soon we'll get plastic, and then soon you can have a brand new bedroom, Stinky. At least no one's sick anymore. Stinky that's fit for the task. Is that where we're going, Stinky? Nope. So I suppose if someone's already intending to go grab that, they're not going to have two people heading that direction. Come on, someone go get it. I know you guys enjoy digging so much more. Is Ellie going for a second round? Nope. She's going for the dig too. That makes sense. She's our digger. Good to see you doing some cleaning. I wonder if there's like an air purifier more than a deodorizer. What if we declare it an emergency? Someone go address this? Here he comes. Nope. He did an immediate 180 there. I will mop up the extra oil that's coming up there. Alright, round attempt 2. Here we go. Let's see it happen, buddy. Here we go. So why is it not delivering him? It just seems to have captured him, but not... Definitely the right thing that I'm looking at. Auto wrangle surplus. There we go. Okay. Let's put him in the bag. There we go. We have a glossy Drecko. And that plastic. What I'm looking at there is oxygen. Surely it's not oxygen, that's what's in the square. Alright. Thought he dropped something there, but can't highlight it at all. Assume that's plastic though. And he's a very bold looking glossy Drecko now. Now this guy is out and about as well, so let's put up the priority on him too. Here we go. And we could say, welcome to the world of plastic. Doesn't look too happy about it. Big old huff. Someone's stress is starting to go up a tiny little bit. Even that's Hassan's. Yeah, actually we just forced him to go through, miss his break time or something by calling those emergencies. He's just left that poor Drecko tied up, though. Cool, there we go. So there's the plastic coming in. 150 kilos of plastic. That is a fair bit of plastic to shear off that guy. So, we can now start to look at things that we make with plastic, which is very exciting. So I think the whole second half of the game has just opened up to me. So the first thing I wanted was this liquid reservoir and my automation for that, and a germ sensor. The question is, I guess, is whether I can have the germ sensor running on the liquid reservoir. So could I have always done this with copper? Or is it, no, that I'm just selecting one of each of those. Okay, so let's put that there. And then we'll put a automation wire between the two, and then we'll have a look at what sort of options it gives us. Okay, cool. Now the second Drecko has arrived as well. Now, a tiny bit of a problem I feel that I know that Hassan is going to do the work on both these guys and these guys. He has to go all the way around to get down. It'd be nice if I could give him a more efficient option. There really isn't one, short of giving him like something here. Yeah, okay. It's actually really nice to see that this polluted water here doesn't have germs in it at all. Cool. Now that's saying current ambient germs. So what I think that I want to do is if we say this polluted water here has 20, 30,000 germs, I want to copy this and go 1, 2, 3. Four. And then I'm going to say, hopefully these germ sensors don't cost too much, that I'm just about to burn all my plastic for a silly little system. I just wonder if that's detecting ambient germs or if it's if because I want it to detect the germs inside the reservoir. I don't want it to detect the germs around it. I'm not sure if I've got this right then. I wonder if there's just an automation that I can have as like a timer or something. There might be something else I've got to do here to get this right. That's alright. The idea of sort of the room being built is how I sort of want to have it. My idea was that it would be that water comes in, pumps through this guy, goes into here. This guy watches the amount of germs in it. Now he is, say, 1, 2, 3, 4. For this guy, it's if there's less than, if there's 0 germs in this, then pump it into here. If this guy has less than 5,000 germs, pump it into here. If this has less than 10,000, sorry, pump it into here. If this has less than 10,000 germs, pump it into here. If this has less than 15,000 germs, pump it into here. And so basically what they're doing is that they slowly move across to allow there to just be more fluid in the room in the process of getting cleaned. But I feel like that sensor is just going to go ambient as opposed to being able to say so I mean that's probably what I want then. So let's cancel this for a second. Cancel 1, 2, 3 and deconstruct that. Guys, go a bit further north in there. Go enjoy the hydrogen. So let's try putting in a timer sensor. See how this works. Pretty easy choice, that one. Okay, so talk to us. Green duration, red duration. So what would be happening when this is green? When it's green, it would pump things in? Let's just build the full setup of what I want, or how I think this could work, and then we'll just make maybe a cycle of a cycle of just using, say, dirty water to try and see if we can work this out. So stuff coming in. So this wire goes to here. This one goes to here. So That's the initial build, and then this guy goes to... how do we want to set this up initially? Oh. Did I build something there? Your model of efficiency, Stinky. So let's say, for example, we do some plumbing, we get the liquid pipe, and we just pump this straight across into there. We then set this up. To a liquid bridge. That. And I assume possibly we're going to have to just build a little ladder there to help facilitate that. So basically what we're just building at the moment is we're building a system for this water to just go through this pump. Get purified, still have germs in it though, and then get dumped back into here. Just to see if I can set this up in a way that they are slowly moving through. That I've actually got a correct sort of pace, that the signals are working in a logical way. And obviously just using my water system that has no consequence. In the end, I obviously want to be moving this water into this reservoir. Yeah, I don't know, mate. It seems like the long way to go around trying to do it through the water. At least you're wearing a suit, so you're not going to care too much about the gunk you're walking in. Now this guy's complaining that he's out of slime, but that's okay. What we want to see is, does this... Can we then counter the germs of this? And then should we revisit where this is located? You can see those germs are very minimal in a lot of this. As long as they're disinfecting that as well. May is happy. Shine of positivity there. Yeah, these guys are... I'm glad I didn't wait till the hydrogen was full to have to bring these guys in, because these guys... That's definitely sort of slow going. I mean, it's definitely much pinker than when we started. Okay. System's almost going. We're up to here. Now, I guess the question then is, why is this not already going? So if we have a look at the plumbing... Okay. So that's pumping water into here. They're currently... Why have you stopped? You're just filling that guy now? These two guys are set as red. What happens when they go green? Anything? Doesn't seem like it. Have I got this thing wrong again? Surely that's green output. And that is input. So it is around the wrong way again. To me, that's the opposite of what this picture is saying. That's saying it goes from green into white, but it's the input of this. Oh. Now, to me, this is now filling this guy up, right? Oh, let's cancel that. We can now see that this guy is filling up, so because the pipe's blocked. So we actually, this is now in a situation where this is what we want to happen. But the problem is that the, these aren't doing anything. So I don't know what the signals would mean for this guy. Sends a green signal when reservoir is less than 0% full. Sends a red signal when reservoir is 100% full until it is less than 0%. Nah, this part's beating me at the moment. Alright. So I'm still working on this. And the last act I will do for now is I will do this. Research pesky R again. Put this in the right way. Which I've now lost my... So it is input to output. Okay. Nope. Let's cancel that. Cancel that, and let's disable building. So we need to work this out. There's nothing about these that suggest they're doing anything correct. Alright. Alright, well that's where we leave it there. Feel free to explain if I'm doing this wrong, or if you want to see me just sort of continue to try and figure that one out myself. We can also go that route. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, but till next time, we'll catch you later. See ya.